Hello, I'm Jessica and welcome to my tutorial on using the app TeacherKit on the iPad. TeacherKit is an app that tracks behavior, attendance, and grades for teachers. The icon for it looks like a green chalkboard with a T written on it. When you open it up, you will see that you have hallways, and then when you add a class, you will have doorways for each class. You can add a class by clicking in the top left-hand corner. When you open up the door for your class, this is my example class, you will come to a landing page that has at-a-glance information that this app tracks. So you can see it has attendance, it has behavior, positives and negatives, it shows grades of the average, maximum, and minimum of each assignment, and it also shows the distribution of letter grades. If you hit class summary at the top, you can choose my class, and it will show you the students that you have in your class with the seating chart that you have made. So here are 6 students that I've made up. You can see that I can add a cartoon picture of them, or you can take a real picture of the student. It also has a bar on the side that shows what their approximate grade is in the class. And then the students that have the red exclamation bubbles are the students that have been marked with having some negative behaviors. I can look at this information more closely by clicking on a student, and I can see that she's been absent once. I can see her grade and her behaviors. I can also change the seating chart if I want to. To do this, I have to have the chair in the top left clicked on, and then I can just touch and hold until their desk moves, and I can make a seating chart like this. And it will show lines to help you line up the seats better. If I want to add a student, I just hit the plus sign in the top right corner and say add new student, and here's where I can put in a student name. So let's do another Bobby, and then we'll have Bobby Brown. How about that? And when we save him, this is what he looks like, and I can move him anywhere. He doesn't have any trackers on him because he is a new student. I can hit my class again and pull up the attendance, and it will show the same seating chart that you have made. So you just have to click on a student to mark them present or absent. So I can, once we'll check them all unrecorded. Once we'll mark them present, another time we'll mark them absent, and another time we'll clear them. You can hit attend all up in the corner if you want to. You can also hit the date, and you can go back to other times and other periods to see what the attendance was for that day. I can hit the attendance at the top and switch to behavior. Again, you have your same seating chart, but when you click on a student this time, a behavior bar comes up. So I have one thumbs up for him of being on task. I can add a new one by hitting plus and saying turned in work, and say this was a positive behavior and click save. Then I have another positive for Bob Smith over in the corner. If I hit the behavior again, we can switch to the gradebook. So in the gradebook, it has all the students listed alphabetically by their first name. You can see I have 3 assignments. I have a project that's worth 15% of their grade, a test worth 20, and an essay worth 30. I can then put in the points that they got, and the app will automatically calculate their final grade at the end, taking into consideration those weights that you put in. So you can see I have an A, a B, and it'll automatically grade anything. When you want to add a new assignment, you hit the plus sign in the top right corner, and you can add another assignment. So we'll say this is a worksheet, and it's only worth 10 points and 5% of their grade. So I can go in here and say she got a 6 on it, she got a 9, and add their grades in just like that. The other thing that is really good about this app is that when you're on your class summary page, you can actually export your data. So if you hit the box with the arrow going up here up in the top right corner, you can export whatever data that you want. If it's just your roster or just your attendance, and then you can email it to yourself or to any other teacher, and it will appear as a PDF file. It won't have details as in how many points something was worth on the grades, but it will have just the general information that is needed to understand those grades. That is about all that you really need to know to get started with using the TeacherKit app, and I hope it's something that you can implement in your classroom.